Good morning, children. Back to our lesson, back to our session. In the previous class, that is in the month of April, I have completed chapter 1, that is same or different in English. The chapter is about, or the theme of the story is about friendship, true friendship between a baby snake and a baby sparrow. As we all know that we need friends to share, play. In the same way, in this story, we can see the friendship, true friendship between a baby snake and a baby sparrow, where the parents are against their friendship. The parents are asking the children to stay away from each other, but they cannot stay without each other because both of them they study in the same school. So, a small recap for you so that you remember or recall the story of the baby sparrow and the baby snake. Chapter 1 Same or different. Mama put Sparrow's lunchbox into her school bag and folded her wings around her. Have a good day, darling, she said. Pay attention, be polite, and oof, Mama, laughed Sparrow. You say the same thing every day. So Mama Sparrow is packing baby Sparrow's lunchbox to go to school. And she's advising the baby Sparrow saying that pay attention, be polite, and stay away from baby snake. So for this, the sparrow says, Oof, Mama, you always say the same thing every day. And remember, said Mama, stay away from snake. He is different. So Mama snake is advising baby snake to stay away from snake because they are not good friends. Because the snakes they eat away birds and the birds egg. Sparrow wished Mama hadn't said that. Snake was her best friend, but Mama did not approve of him. Mama was worried about baby sparrow because baby sparrow was friendly with baby snake. His people eat our people, she always said. Sparrows and snakes can never be friends. So Mama is making baby sparrow understand to stay away from baby snake because they cannot be our friends because they eat our family people, they eat away our eggs. So better be away from baby snake. So avoid his friendship. On the other side of town, Snake's papa was packing his lunchbox with bird's egg. Today's special, my son, he said proudly. But I hate eggs, papa, groaned Snake. He slithered away, feeling angry. On the other side of the story, we can see Papa Snake is packing his son's lunchbox to go to school. But baby snake is not interested in taking the lunchbox because he has packed bird's egg. He doesn't want to eat the sparrow's eggs or the bird's egg because his friend is a sparrow. And he gets angry and he walks off from there. Sparrows are different. We have always eaten them in our family, said Papa sternly. So Papa Snake is making baby snake understand that they are used to eat the birds and their eggs. You cannot be friends with your food. Now off you go and remember to stay away from sparrow. So Papa Snake is advising his son to take his bag and lunchbox and go to school and to avoid baby sparrow. When Snake met Sparrow at school, they both figured out from each other's expression that something was odd. So when they both met at school, they understood that something was wrong in their family. Parents were not interested in these two being friends. Your mama said, asked Snake. Sparrow nodded. Your papa too, Snake nodded. Our parents are wrong, Sparrow, said Snake firmly. Let's show them that we are more same than different. So baby sparrow and baby snake have a discussion, have a conversation that their parents are not letting them to be friends. So they decide to teach them or show them that even a sparrow and a snake can be friends, a good friend. Great idea, said the sparrow. So for this, the sparrow said, great idea. She pulled out a sheet of paper and drew two circles on it. So for the idea given by the baby snake, the sparrow is impressed and pulls out a sheet of paper and she draws two circles on it. Now what is she going to do? Now let us see what is she going to do. She is going to write down the similarities and the dissimilarities between the two to prove to the parents that friendship can happen even with other kind of animals or birds, or even if they are enemy, we can be we can create or make friendship with them. We can be friends. In the yellow part, said Sparrow, we will write just sparrow things. So she drew two circles. One was yellow and one was blue. One circle was yellow and the other circle was blue. She said, in the yellow part, said Sparrow, we will write just sparrow things. In the blue part, just snake things. So in the yellow part, she's going to write all the qualities, all what the sparrow does, and in the blue part, they are going to write about what the snake exactly does. These will be the ways in which we are different, to show or to prove that they are different from each other. The sparrow is a bird and the snake is a, you can say, reptile which crawls, doesn't walk or doesn't fly. And even in their food habit, they are totally different. Snake was puzzled. He said, I thought we wanted to think of ways in which we are the same. So baby snake was a little confused with the idea of sparrow, and he said, I thought we wanted to think of ways in which we are same. But here baby sparrow is having a different idea, whereas baby snake is having a different idea. Now let us see how it helps them or how it works. That's what the green part in the middle is for, smiled Sparrow. When baby snake questioned baby sparrow says, and between the two circles, that is, one was a yellow circle, the other one was a blue circle. So between the two, baby sparrow draws one more circle intersecting, and that she colored it with green, and that is to show the difference between the two, like the similarities. Like yellow part was meant for baby sparrow and the blue part was meant for baby snake, but between the two she drew one more circle and she colored it green, and she said, that's what the green part in the middle is for, smiled Sparrow. First, let's write about our physical appearance, she added. Same or different. Now they are going to differentiate between baby sparrow and baby snake. So yellow part is for baby sparrow and the blue part is for baby snake. Very different, sighed Snake. I am long, hairless, and thin. You are small, plump, and soft. So, this is the difference. When you describe a snake, the snake is long, hairless, and thin. So, this is a description of the snake. The snake is long, hairless, and thin. Whereas the baby sparrow, small, tiny, plump, and soft. So now they are writing it down in the two circles that the baby sparrow has drawn. That in the yellow part she is writing about the sparrow, and in the blue part she is writing about the snake. You are right, said Sparrow. You are right, said Sparrow. I look like a powder puff. I look like a powder puff. She drew a powder puff in the yellow crescent, and you look like a rope so tough. She drew a rope in the blue crescent. So now baby sparrow describes itself like a powder puff. Now what is powder puff? When we apply powder on a face and body, we have a puff in that. We use that to apply it wherever we desire, like after shower when we apply powder, we use this puff. So the baby sparrow describes itself like a powder puff. So in the yellow part, it drew a powder puff, whereas the snake looks like a rope. So she drew a rope in the blue part. In the yellow crescent, she drew the powder puff, and in the blue part, she drew a row. Now, let us write about our movement, she said. Now, how they move, how they walk. Yes, now she said, let us write about our movement, she said. We move very differently, snake said. Obviously, sparrow and snake, their movements are totally different because it is a bird and this is a reptile. We move very differently, Snake said, looking even sadder. You fly through the air, flopping. I slither along the ground, zigzagging. Now, birds, God has gifted birds with wings. Birds can fly high in the air, whereas the snake cannot walk, nor can run, nor can fly. He only has to slither along the ground. So this is the difference. Birds can fly, but snakes cannot. They slither they crawl on the ground. In other words, said Sparrow, I move like a plane and you move like a tree. Have you seen the movement of a snake, children? It goes exactly like the train, the bogies of the train, when it runs on the railway track, it goes in a crooked way, zigzag way, crooked way. So the baby sparrow compares the movement of the snake to a train. So what she does, she draws a plane in the yellow circle and she draws a train in the blue circle to show the difference. She draws a train in the blue circle and she draws a plane in the yellow circle because she flies. So she drew a aeroplane. And the snake does not walk or fly, so he moves zigzag like a bogie of a train which is attached to its engine. So she drew the train. In other words, said Sparrow, I move like a plane and you move like a train. Snake sighed. Cheer up, buddy, said Sparrow enthusiastically. Let us now see what we eat. Now they are going to decide or write down about their food, what they eat. Very different things. Snake almost began crying. But I don't eat bird's egg. He was sad, upset because snakes and birds cannot be friends because the snakes attacks the birds and their eggs. So he had that fear that baby sparrow might not be his friend anymore. So he started crying, saying that, but I don't eat birds' eggs. I know, said Sparrow soothingly, but now she looked glum too. Seeds and grass, she muttered as she drew them in the yellow crescent. So the birds eat seeds, they eat fruits, they eat grass. So what did she draw? She drew seeds and grass in the yellow circle. In the yellow circle, she drew seeds and grass because birds eat seeds and grass. Frogs and rats he spotted, and sparrow drew them in the blue crescent. And the snake immediately said that I eat frogs I eat frogs and rats. And so the baby sparrow drew frogs and rats in the blue circle. Headmaster Elephant said, now they are already in the class. Their headmaster is a huge elephant. So the elephant, the headmaster is giving some instruction to the children. Now let us see what is that instruction. Snake and sparrow jumped hearing the loud sound. The headmaster, the elephant, called out. So hearing the sound, snake and sparrow jumped hearing the loud sound. The headmaster said, kids, the play is about to start. You must rush to the auditorium or else you will miss it. So the headmaster is instructing baby sparrow and baby snake to go to the auditorium to watch the play. Sure, sir, they replied in unison and walked towards the auditorium with long faces. So the headmaster, the elephant, instructed them to go to the auditorium to watch the play, and both said yes, and they went with the long faces to the auditorium. They watched the play about giraffe and white-billed bird. So there was a play going on in the auditorium. They had to watch it. They watched the play about giraffe and white-billed bird who was stuck on a big island together. The two had not met each other before but became friends on the island. They spent many days together happily in each other's company. Giraffe ate leaves and white-billed bird ate fruits from trees. So the play was about a giraffe and a white-billed bird. They never knew each other. They never knew each other until and unless they met on the island, and due to some reason they got stuck up in the island. And luckily they both became friends and they both started adjusting with each other, understanding each other and sharing whatever was possible, like the giraffe ate leaves and the white bellbird ate fruits from the trees. And they both became good friends and they survived on that island which was totally new to them. So this is the value that we get. We don't go searching friends. We don't go like, be my friend, I'll be your friend, come be my friend. No. Friends, you meet friends unexpectedly. Friendship happens unexpectedly according to the situation. It may be at home, in your neighborhood, or it may be in your class or in your school. Just like the giraffe who did not know the bell the bird, that is bellbird, and the bellbird did not know giraffe. But when the situation was like that, they had no one to talk or to help each other. So they both, the giraffe is such a huge animal, and the bird, birds are always tiny. But there was friendship between two. So this is what the play is telling us, or this is the theme of the story, that friendship. Friendship can happen anywhere, anytime, with anyone. So, children, this is a beautiful story about a baby snake and a baby sparrow. And in this play that was being shown in the school is about a giraffe and a bird called bellbird who become friends, who meet on islands. They never knew each other, but they became good friends and they survived the situation. So at times things happen even with us. So today I stop here and I will continue the same story about friendship, about baby bird and baby snake and the giraffe and the bellbird in the next part in tomorrow's session. Till then, read the lesson, understand the story, understand this theme. What is this lesson giving us? What is the lesson telling us to do? And then if you have any difficulties, mark it, the difficult words, the meanings if you have not understood. In the next session, you can ask me when we have online class. I will clear your doubts. So till then, take care, be safe, bye.